folks, and welcome back to Let's Play Rimworld Lakeside Ridge. Seems like this is really quiet right now. I think it's just because the music hasn't kicked in. So, last we left off, everything was a mess. Bashkia found alcohol after we made him teetotal. So he's back off the wagon. Yep. Alcohol addiction. So that's going to suck because he's going to have to go all the way back through his withdrawal. Because one of the raiders brought alcohol with them. Everything is a mess. It's covered in blood and pee and poop and mud. And I guess that's pretty much the state of the colony right now. We did open up an area over here that we plan on using to build a ship to escape. So hopefully that actually works out. Aside from that, right now, I think we're just trying to get a handle on everything again. I definitely think we need more or better turrets. Because right now things are just not going well in that regard. Looks like people are doing a bunch of hauling and cleaning. We did stop production of power armor because it just degrades way too fast to be really any kind of use. And I guess now we just put this on triple speed and see what it throws at us next. We did unfortunately lose Kim. She is dead. We have a sewer blockage there, I think. Colonist needs rescue. Jebe, what's wrong? I think he's literally just too stoned. I think he... yeah. He's so stoned he passed out. So you'll probably sit in that medical bed for a little bit and then get up and go elsewhere. Hopefully someone gets around to cleaning. I think we have those assigned as, yeah, these are like top priorities for everyone right now. So they'll haul until all the hauling's done and then they'll clean. But I think that's going to take them a couple of days. Things have gotten a little bit out of hand again. And then there's all of this farm work that needs to be done too. We could definitely do with another labourer or crafter or two. It's got to the point that we can't hunt. There is just too many people. And if we hunt enough to sustain these people, we get like revenges quite often. So I think we're down to simple meals just for a while. Until we can tame something like a bunch of buffalo maybe. That we can get cheese from, because that'll count as a second ingredient, I think. Instead of the meat. Now then, how much food do we actually have? We have quite a lot of simple meals prepared. Quite a few bandages in there, a few stir fries, and a lot of food waiting to be turned into meals, especially out there. Jeez. Now it seems like Dunsmore, who I don't even remember recruiting Dunsmore, but apparently we did. Dead man's power armor helmet. Well, don't wear it then. Major break risk. Yeah, that's Jebe. That makes some sense. He's not having a good time. And hopefully we don't have to, you know, shoot him again. Oh, that's right. There's all those things that need to be butchered. Because they really slowed down our... really slowed down the frames when these things were alive. They had that like glowy thing going on about them. I think even now they still do. Something about calculating those really really upsets Rimworld. Now let's go through and check everyone's equipment. Jebe has nothing. We have sniper rifle, Tommy gun, machine gun, rifle, minigun, sniper rifle, assault rifle, and nothing. Okay, Dunsmore. You suck at everything? Yeah, go get a superior shotgun. He's never going to be particularly good, so if we give him a weapon that you don't really need to aim as much with, it should be a bit better for him. And they are the researcher anyway, so hopefully... Extreme break risk, Jebe. Hopefully Jebe just jumps into a coma. Because if he just passes out into a coma for a while, by the time he wakes up he might be done with his alcohol addiction. And we've had some cargo pods. Let's see what we got. Oh, Duramine. The medicine precursor that you need to turn herbal into the good stuff. I wonder if we could tame the turkey if we'd get eggs, or if you'd need to make like an egg box or something. What are you making? Advanced helmets, that's fine. Smoke leaf binge. I'm guessing that's oh, that's Bashkir. You know what, Bashkir, go get stoned out of your gourd, mate. That is absolutely fine. Looks like Jebe might be making Well, get rid of lavish. Give me fine. And then stir fried, and then simple if nothing else is available. I'd rather not. Why is there a Tommy gun there? Unforbid the Tommy gun. Alright, well, things aren't going too terribly. Seems like we might have even gotten past the immediate constant breaks. And if we can get the place cleaned up, that'll really improve people's moods. Oh, well, apparently Bashkir got so stoned that he passed out. Withdrawal of 58% on his alcohol addiction. 78 for JB, so a couple of days they'll hopefully no longer want alcohol. Really didn't realise how damaging that would be at 1 beer a day. I thought it would be okay. That'd be a life lesson. Drugs are bad, okay? Especially if they're the liquid kind. Okay, so it looks like the bodies of those things have rotten now, so we can't get anything more out of them. Still a bunch of other rotten bodies over here that we need to cremate, but apparently we're just not going to get on with that. Eventually they'll stop being bodies and they'll just decay into nothingness. That's why we left that pile outside. Back onto the steel shrooms and such, I think we've actually filled all of our stockpiles for regular goods again. And we have a lot of those. But it looks like Priscilla might be starting to salvage some goods. We do still have the kennel, and I am still interested in taming some animals. But, we'll have to wait and see what passes us, because if we get some muffalo, I think that'd be okay. Definitely don't want to tame the boomers. It would be cool to have elephants, but if they decide they want to attack, we can't really kill an entire pack of elephants. What about llamas? I'm fairly sure these alpacas, yeah, let's tame some alpacas. I'm fairly sure they would give us wool and cheese. So we'll just tame as many of them as we can. We could also go with some boars, if we can grab a couple. Anyway, we'll try and tame 4 boars. There should be enough things there that we can get an animal industry up and running, if we actually manage to tame them. We'll just have to wait and see how that goes. Dismantling all those clothes now, nice. Who needs rescue? Did someone get stoned again? Jebe, come on man. You're making me look bad here. Can't handle your smoke leaf. Just gonna have to pause the recording a sec here, folks. Continue this on here. Looks like we are getting around to cremating those bodies now, which is going to give us more clothes that we have to dismantle. Dunsmore, a major break risk. What's wrong with you, buddy? Hideous environment, observed rotting corpse, and wait, isn't Kelly married? Yeah, Dunsmore, you're hitting on a married woman. That's not cool. Oh well, what have we got in here? We have more bionic eyes, but I don't think we're up to doing any surgery right now because Kim is unfortunately not here, and she was our best surgeon. What is this that we have a bunch of? Fungal fiber. Okay. Well, we'll go back to triple speed. People are still crafting, hauling, and doing all of the good stuff. So hopefully we will get round to cleaning pretty quickly. Looks like we are actually making half decent meals again as well. That is unfortunate. What are we looking at here? I don't actually see anything worse than what we already had, so... I mean, when you've already got pee and blood all over your floor, it's not really any worse when it happens again, is it? A deluxe range weapon, who is that? Bashka, yeah? Oh, when he went on his binge, he must have dropped his Tommy gun. Okay, well, just before you go to bed, probably go grab that Masterwork assault rifle. Perfect. What time is it? It's 4 in the morning. J-Bear is still unconscious. He's 82% through his alcohol withdrawal. At this point, he's had withdrawal for longer than he actually drank. It was literally like 3 days and he got cirrhosis and an addiction. Ah well. It's not the end of the world, we seem to be doing okay. Especially now that we have, yeah, I think Priscilla's really picking up the crafting slack. Let's take a look. What is the crafting skill right now? It is 13. That is, it's pretty good. Having to take apart all of that dead man's armor as well, which kind of sucks. But if no one comes along to buy it in the time that we dismantle it, that's kind of their issue. Should have put the kitchen here, now that I think about it, when I first built it. But, well, I am not the smartest cookie, so we'll just have to make do with the fact people are wasting a little bit of time running backwards and forwards. Wooden electric tailor's bench. Right there. That's not too bad. Prisoner rescue, meh. Until we see something about an AI core, we aren't really likely to go out anywhere. We should really buy some prepackaged survival. Oh. Murderous Rage, J-Bear. So we're gonna have to militarize everyone around him. Wait, where's he going? J-Bear. They're attacking McKay. J-Bear, she's an old woman. You can't go beat up an old woman. The dude has like a giant power fist. You die. Grab your friend. So they'll rescue McKay. My word, J-Bear, come on. You can't go beating up old ladies with your cool cybernetic arms. That's just mean. We might have to keep J-Bear locked up until we, until we can finish off his alcohol addiction. Looks like everything in here is blocked up anyway. No water capacity. How much water do we have? Okay, plenty of water there. Let's go for hygiene, plumbing, connected. Oh, yeah. Oh, trade ships passing by. So, who else do we have who's decent at social? Oh, let's go check on McKay first, make sure she has been tended to. Yep, and Bashki, why are you in here? Oh, you just stormed again. So, out of the people who were alive, who has social? Nicole. Congratulations, you get to trade. Maybe we'll sell some cyber eyes to get some nice medicine and such. And we have guests. Bashkia dropped his gun again because he was too stoned. Okay. So I can get 2,400 for all of my cyber eyes. I'd honestly rather just keep them. They don't want to buy JB because they have no taste. Yeah, I don't think we're too interested in what they're selling right now. We will release JB back to the colony when someone wakes up and is alive enough to do it. McKay is back on her feet. Okay, go claim your gun again. And you die. Could you please work on that blueprint so that JB can at least use a shower in there? I don't think we care too much about entertaining the visitors right now. We'll just leave them to walk around and do as they please. Okay, I'm not surprised McKay is unhappy. Let's see, what did he actually do? A bunch of bruises. There's a cut from his power arm. Yeah, there's a bunch of cuts from him having like razor hands. Apparently there's no water for that, but there is for the rest. Well, that's whatever. Well, I'm sure the water pressure will catch up. Or not. Is there nothing behind it? I see. Well, that's fine. Bashki's awake, so he's probably just going to go get high again and forget that he can walk. You ever been so high you've forgotten how your feet work? Because I can't say I have. But then again, the guy is also like withdrawn from alcohol and probably a few different other conditions. Well, my frames are still unhappy today. Alright, Bashki lacks a ranged weapon. I wonder why. Go on a double speed for a little while, see if that changes anything. Oh. Starvation. Who's starving? Oh, Jebe. Maybe can someone... Ah, he's released so he can go get his own food now. And yeah, the guy doesn't actually need a weapon because we swapped out one of his arms for a cool clawed hand thing. Oh, Bashki just defended someone. Good going there, buddy. And even with all the hauling we're doing, we still haven't gotten around to cleaning. With everyone doing what they can for it. Guess that's just how it's gonna be. Oh, we got some more goddamn mini grenades. Does it say what GD actually means in these? Bobcat mini grenades, due to its small size, a considerable number could be carried. Yep, doesn't tell you. I choose to believe it means goddamn mini grenades. Now, do we actually have anyone who has a handle animal skill? Handle. Here we have someone. We'll put that to a 2 on JB and a 2 on Nicole. Neither of them are fantastic at it, but once all the hauling and cleaning is done, they might actually, you know, attempt to tame some of the animals we've highlighted on the map. We have hauled in most of what was outside, though, so that's nice. I want those llamas. Alpacas, close enough. Does anyone actually know what the difference between a llama and an alpaca is? I'm going to have to Google that when I'm done here. Let's see, what's going on? I don't think there's actually much going on right now, aside from the obvious, you know, day-to-day stuff. But we did decide to keep all of this in, so we'll keep going. Because you never know when someone's going to get, you know, malaria. All the graves are full. Are we done actually burning all the bodies yet? I think we are, unless... What's Nicole carrying? That's steel. Or silver. Something. Nicole's carrying something. Now then, these guys are going to want to trade, so we'll send J-Bear out. See what these guys have. What were you doing, J-Bear? I don't actually know. I don't see anyone else out on the map, so I think we've actually got most of it. He might have been out there trying to tame something. Unless, is there still steel and whatnot left from this ship? don't think so. Let's go trade with this guy. I think double speed is actually just as quick as triple now, just because my computer doesn't like doing triple at the moment. Guessing it's because of all the things that are on the map. Archie, buddy, stop running away. Let's see. He's selling alpaca meat. Sure. We'll buy 261 alpaca meat. What do we sell? We will sell you 400 corn. And then, oh yeah, a bunch of this random cloth and leather that we don't want. We want our normal cloth, but we'll get rid of the hemp and the linen and all that other stuff. No, we want the synth thread. Devil strand we want. We're not going to be able to make anything out of that hyper weave until we can make our own. But we will happily sell the rest of all of this until we cap out how much money he has. Oh wow. Let's not be selling our steel. And we don't want to be selling him all of our joints either. We will sell him a few. Let's go for sell him I don't know, 30 of these. Nope, go for 20. 2. Okay, well, you know what? You don't get any. How about that? Give me all that alpaca meat. Luckily our guests aren't fighting. I have had it once or twice where guest factions don't like each other, so they'll show up and they will just start ripping each other to pieces. Although that might have been mod induced, I'm not entirely sure. You know, you guests could pick up a broom. I wouldn't object. Guess not. And who's meant to be on this bench? Do I have like a cap on who can do this? No, anyone can do this. Udai was on it last, and he's busy doing other things. I am going to force him to finish off that component just to free up the desk. Because we have quite a few crafters who are, you know, they could be doing this work right now, and they can't because he's got a half-finished component on the desk. And once he's done, we'll let him... How much work's actually left on that? There's still a decent bit of work left on it, actually. I think Dunsmore is now wearing the steel helmet instead of the Dead Man's power armor. We'll militarize and unmilitarize Udai so he doesn't start again, because he would have done. Now, Dunsman's also the douche who's trying to chat up Kelly despite the fact she's married. We have got quite a bit of the random pieces of clothing gone. I think we're done with plasteel shrooms for a while. Let's just let's delete this grow zone. We have so many of those in here, and we actually have a considerable amount of steel anyway, so I think we're done with that. I think at least for now we will not allow sewing in that area just to stop, you know, slow down the amount of work we have while we work through everything that's already happening here. Major break risk, I'm gonna guess. Oh, it's Bashkir. So he's 68% through his withdrawal. How's J-Bear? 89. And apparently he still cares more about... Oh, Bashkir's just gonna break things. Okay, that's fine. He's literally just hitting the walls with a gun. But did he just break a power line? Oh, you turd. Just to stop a single thing from doing that in the future. Oh, he broke his lamp too. You know, I said this was fine. I'm not feeling like it's fine anymore. I'm feeling like Bashki is a bit of a douche. Jabez stoned again. Ooh. Bashke is done being that kind of douche. So we'll go into Furniture Plus and order him a new end table. Let's see, what's everyone else up to right now? Priscilla's making more advanced steel helmets. I think the order for that was to have one spare. Yeah, do until you have one. And apparently we have enough armor vests that we don't need to worry about that. Colonist needs rescue. Who is it this time? Bashkir. Oh my word. You two are, well, you're a thing. You exist. But it looks like everything else is going somewhat well. We have people smelting the plasteel. We have people waiting to smelt the steel shrooms, which we are going to stop growing now because there's just so many. We also have a lot of plasteel and steel. I think we can... what does it take to make an advanced component again? Steel and uranium, okay, and gold. I know we've planted the silver plants, but we don't actually have anyone who can plant the gold yet. You die, what are you doing? Yeah, you're actually about to halt and make that lamp. Good. McKay is healed after J-Bear decided to rip her limbs off with his cool cyber arm. Yeah, what I was going to say, J-Bear cares more about... Oh no, there's his My Wife Kim died. He's got like minus 55 because of those two bubbles. But he is nearly done with his alcohol withdrawal, which he is more upset about that than he is about the death of his wife. You die. Can you just quickly finish that off? Awesome. Just to give us this whole wing some power back. I can't believe he broke the power conduit through the wall. That's actually impressive. Oh hey look, J-Bear's being productive. We haven't seen that in a while. Looks like we have a half-decent stockpile of good meals again. Absolutely amazed by my hospitality. How? Just how? Well, that's fine. We might set up some buy zones and have Smoke Leaf just in one zone and let people buy it on the way past, but I'm not really sure how I feel about that idea. Probably not. We'll save it. The Smoke Leaf's the good stuff. That's for us. Raid. Okay, what are we looking at? Attacking immediately. Mechanoids. Gear, what do you have? Minigun. Charge lance. Charge lance. Okay, now we've seen what these things can do. They have one-shot our colonists with these weapons. So, everyone militarized, get down here. Normal speed, you die getting there. Bashkir. Bashkir doesn't have a gun. Why? Why are you gonna be like this? You know, grab that sniper rifle. Okay. See, Kelly there. Oliver in there. Priscilla with a minigun. Nicole. Thunder. And then Dunsmore there. J-Bear around here because you are going to punch one in the face if it gets to that. Here we are. Now the centipede, thankfully, is very, very slow. So is Maker. This guy is not going to get out. It's not going to happen. Unless the mechanoids ignore him. Nope, he's dead. Wow, one shot. So we'll, unforbid all that, I guess. Nice. Now comes the difficult part. The centipede. Now that's going to take forever to get here. And we can't triple speed. So we're just... Today is pretty much a write-off. We have wasted today. But that's just what it takes to defend from a raid of these things. We could have attempted to apply the mortars, but from what we've seen, they're only really good against sieges. Any kind of actual raid where anything's moving, we barely ever hit anything. Okay, here we go. Now these things are tough as hell to kill, as you've seen once or twice already. But with the weapons we have, I actually like our chances. A minigun at that range is not super effective. And obviously, because I've said that, Bashkia is going to get killed. Okay, so we'll unmilitarize everyone. That went somewhat well. We definitely need to extend our bunker system, because right now it's there's just not enough room for everyone to get in there. I'm not sure who our best doctor is. Let's take a look. Bashkia and McKay are both doctors, but they're bad at it. We have Oliver, is pretty bad. So Thunder and you die. Now Thunder is not a good doctor by any means, so we'll have him tend to McKay, who is only a little bit injured, and we'll get Udai to tend to Bashkia. Alright, so that was actually not as bad as I thought it was going to be. It wasn't good by any means, but it's not as bad as it could have been. Let's see, did anyone get any permanent injuries from that? Permanent gunshot injury from the nail gun. But that was a while ago. So it looks like no, we didn't acquire any new injuries from that we didn't already have. We do have a bunch of tea. Where's our smoke leaf? There it is. So that's like 50% done. We might run out of smoke leaf before we get more, but that's fine. Extreme break risk, JB. Metal break days. Dunsmore. Okay. He's just gonna wander around till he feels better. Oh. Oliver and Thunder getting into fisticuffs there. I would say this gives Thunder a chance to do his medicine skill, but, well, he was in the fight, so maybe not. Starvation, Bashkia. Please, you die. Please help. And who's starving? Bashkia, okay. So we'll rescue him, feed him, do all that good stuff. We might still survive all of this. It's still very possible that we won't die. And then please, just give him some food. Stop him dying in that bed. See, where's on the work here? Alpha beavers, they're just passing through though. I think we're going to set that to 2 for a few people, so that we can get some people actually hopefully doing some cleaning. On the lax range, what was that? Bashkia again. Yep. Ashkia, buddy, you're a mess. JB. Let's see. Nearly done with his alcohol withdrawal. Obviously, everything is bad for him right now. Apparently, he thinks his bedroom is awful. Not sure why he thinks that. I thought he had a decent bedroom. Oh, it's considered awful because of all the pee on the floor. That makes some sense. Well, we actually have some people cleaning now. So hopefully that won't be the case for too much longer. Although, there is a lot of work to be done in that regard. Yep, and he got so stoned he passed out. This is the most advanced settlement on the planet, folks. We can produce laser weapons, power armor. Hell, we almost have what we need to build a spaceship. And our people are so stoned that they regularly just pass out and leave their weapons lying around. If there's a future in Rimworld that leads to like Star Trek, this is not it. We are not those kind of spacefaring people. What's that? Unfinished bionic eye. Who was making that? You die. Okay, well we can fix that another time. But it looks like we are actually cleaning up our act, which is very nice to see, because that's been affecting people's moods on and off for a while now. But it's gotten to the point where it's every room that people walk in is considered awful. And that affects your work rate too if you're not happy. It affects morale, which affects everything you do, and has probably directly caused one or two of the tantrums that we've seen, just because people are tired of living in filth. Nobody enjoys that. Jeez, there's just so much to get. I didn't realize how messy this was until I saw people trying to fix it. Binge. That's kind of an issue, but not too bad. We can keep on top of that. Okay, how's your farming doing? Growing of 14. Does that mean you can plant these? What does it take to plant gold ferns? 15. Well, that kind of sucks a little bit, but I guess we just have to keep on farming. Get those skills up. Bashka is no longer stoned out of his gourd until tomorrow. 97%. It goes like 2 and 3% a day. And that was only from a small alcohol tolerance. Imagine if he'd been like drinking 4 and 5 a day. How much worse would this be? Would it be worse? I don't even know. Thunder is no longer picking out on food. Great. So he went to bed. Thunder has an afro. You have just been promoted to coolest guy in this colony. Except maybe the power armored guy with a giant bare hand. Yeah, I imagine J-Bear's power arm, like the claw on the end of it, is actually just a hand until he goes into a combat situation. And then it does the whole transformer noise, the wop 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 wop, and it's just then it's a bear claw. What are we actually doing right now? Well, we have a lot of crops still growing, but they're gonna be a while. I don't know why I'm growing flax. I think I just felt like it. Lots of food. I think we've determined that prisoners, for some reason, just really don't like us, so we're probably never going to be able to recruit any. But I think we might have cleaned up most of the place now. We're going to keep the priorities as they are, because the hauling and cleaning, if we don't get on it quickly enough, is just such a monumental task to keep on top of that it never gets done. Plus, I like seeing the place be clean. Now then, how much more bonecrete do we have? Plenty, okay. So, structure, wall, bonecrete. So we'll want this round the back. We will want a bonecrete door. Wall to there, and then we're going to want... Where is the defenses? Security. We're going to want sandbags. There. So then we can put another turret maybe just there, so if things really get in, do some damage that way. And then that gives us more place for our people to hide. Alright, I forgot about this guy. Can someone finish him off please and bring in his minigun. Those are worth a bit of money. It's going to take Oliver a long time to smelt down all of the plants we've given him. I don't remember what we're researching right now, but we're about to find out. It's been a while since I've played. Like, the last recording session was all in one when Kim died. And I think it's been like a week or two since I've played. But we are making a dent in all of this, which is really good to see. Who are you? Kybum. Okay, Cubum? Cubum, okay. Get back here. J-Bear's gonna trade with you whether you like it or not. Oh, that's expensive. So he has basically no money and nothing really worth getting. Okay, so he's just a random dude on his own. Wait, how difficult would it be to recruit this guy? Don't think we can. Can we? Guest, aha. Try to entertain, try and recruit. I don't even know if this guy's any good. He's a good constructor. He's good at mining and he's got a passion for growing. And he can do dumb labor. So if we get him, we'll just have him grow things and haul things and clean things, and that'll be it. Did he, yeah, he can't craft, so we couldn't turn him into a crafter, but, you know, one more hauler wouldn't hurt. Did we have a guest room? You're allowed to sleep in there. Oh, you can take one of these rooms if you like. Stay here forever. This thing's never going to bleed out, by the way, and it's never going to get back up. It's just there, half dead, forever, until we decide to finally deal with that. Man-hunting pack of grizzly bears. See, now that is something worth getting out of bed for. Damn it, Bashkir. No, go grab that AK. She won't go in the middle. Yeah, manhunting grizzly bears seems like it's worth getting out of bed for. Now, cover's not actually going to do anything versus grizzly bears, so we might as well just stand in what is going to be the next bunker. Wow, that guy can move! Holy crap! Assuming we don't get killed, which I don't think we're going to lose this fight. Let's be real, we have a lot of guns. Nice. Okay, so now then, obviously, should we try and tame a grizzly bear? I don't think we should. That seems like a bad plan. So when J-Bear gets up, we'll have him punch this to death, I guess. Finish off the grizzly bears and we'll start butchering those. We'll have some grizzly bear steak. Sounds good, right? Well, we'll do that in the next episode, folks. Thanks a bunch for joining me. I hope you had a good time, and I'll see you in the next one.